Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Motivational Montage. If you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. The struggle of exegesis versus eisegesis in my life is real. That's the name of the blog. That's the name of the video. That's the name of my life. Well, let's just get into it. Greetings! Way back when I can remember first reading the Bible, I remember taking the words I read and seeing what they looked like against my life. I can also remember a few times I looked into the Bible to see what my life looked like against the Bible. I never ever knew these were contrary ways to reading the Bible. I'll get to the definitions in a moment. I had this impression that no matter how the Bible was used, at least it was being used. Oh yeah, I might be important to point out that I wasn't actually saved when I first began reading the Bible. I knew what it was and what it was used for. I just didn't know how to use it. But at least I was using it, right? Now, many years later, I still find myself doing as I did way back then, and it truly gets my anger up sometimes. Yeah. The problem is, I never really know when I'm doing it until it's already too late, and I applied the things wrong, or suddenly the situation changed so much that what I was working on no longer relevant. Bottom line, I'm still working on exactly how to apply the definitions of the two forms of Bible study. Somehow, both ways are important to me, yet I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, one is better than the other. I'm working on removing the least valuable one, but it's tough. And here's those definitions. Exegesis, E-X-E-G-E-S-I-S, is legitimate interpretation which reads out of the text what the original author or authors meant to convey. Eisegesis, E-I-S-E-G-E-S-I-S, on the other hand, reads into the text what the interpreter wishes to find out or think he finds there. Think of it this way. The one with the X marks the spot, whereas the one with the I is about the self. Think about it. God bless you. That's how I end the blog. Yeah, exegesis, eisegesis. You got EX, that's the one that marks the spot. And then you got the eisegesis, the I. That's about what I think it means. This is pretty much the simplicity of the blog. What I think it means, what he knows it means. There's a big difference, right? My thoughts are not his thoughts. My ways are not his ways. Yeah, I know it sounds like I reversed that, but I didn't. Because, let me put it the right way. His thoughts are not my thoughts. His ways are not my ways. See how they kind of sort of sound similar. But let me get it to you this way. If I'm trying to do it, it's eisegesis. If I'm letting him do it through me, it's exegesis. Big difference. I am a new creature. The old me has died. Right? X those thoughts. Pay attention to his. If I hadn't been saved, if I hadn't gotten to that point where I recognize Soli Deo Gloria is the only way, it would still be about the way I think I'm reading it. It's about the way it goes. Now, with the Holy Spirit within me, it's easier to get into the eisegesis, because I ignore the Holy Spirit a lot, don't you? Now, it's not that hard to stay exegesis if our heart and our mind stay focused in that direction. If they don't, if they're distracted by the world, we're going to sink like certain people do when they're trying to walk on water towards Jesus. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, because I'm not trying to be too direct, because I don't know what's in your life. I don't actually know what's happening. But it doesn't matter. What matters is Soli Deo Gloria, not Louis Deo Gloria. It's that simple. Really, it is. I love y'all. You can't do anything about it. Stay blessed, safe, healthy, and frosty. Till next time we get together, keep looking up.